join us, we can start and then we can jump in between. Good morning, everyone. I, Jyoti Sharma, welcome you all. It is my great pleasure to welcome all the distinguished speakers and participants to the two-day online international conference on pioneering innovation in physical education, sports management, and yogic sciences, organized by Master Rameshwar Dutt Educational and Charitable Trust in collaboration with Indian Games Development Organization Baneshwar, Sarthibala, Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal, and Quarterly International Journal of Physical Education, Sports Management, and Yogic Sciences. The two-day event will include a knowledgeable and interactive session with speakers, followed by paper presentation. Without any further delay, I would like to call our first speaker, Professor Dr. Sudhir Kumar Sharma, Secretary General, Indian Games Development Organization. Dr. Sharma is an associate professor and a former head and coordinator of Department of Physical Education at Surname Gujarat Sports University from March 2014 till date. He is also the director of placement cell of Surname Gujarat Sports University for 10 years. With a great educational background, including BA, MEd, MPhil, and PhD in physical education, along with several specialized certificates, Dr. Sharma brings an expert background to this role. He has 27 years of teaching experience and has held significant administrative position, including principal of Noida College of Physical Education. Dr. Sharma has supervised various PhD and MPhil theses, published 33 research papers and 38 books, and organized various national and sports events. His contribution to the field also reflected in his media engagement and membership in several professional bodies. He led the Surname Gujarat Sports University team, which developed the BPED and MEd Integrated Innovative Program, which was approved by Physical Education Teacher Training Course, approved by National Council for Teacher Education in Delhi. His academic score on Vidwan profile of University Grant Commission is 9.5. He is National General Secretary of Indian Games Development Organization. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me. And on behalf of Indian Games Development Organization, I welcome everyone in this international online conference on pioneering innovations in physical education, sports management, and yogic science. First of all, I welcome Professor Yusra from Oman, College of Education, Sultan Qaboos University, in this first ever international conference organized by Master Rameshwar Dutt Sharma Educational and Charitable Trust in collaboration with Indian Games Development Organization, International Journal of Physical Education, Sports Management and Yogic Sciences, popularly known PESY, in the field of physical education from last 14 years, which is providing services to the research scholars and researchers in the field of physical education. I also wants to give a brief introduction regarding Indian Games Development Organization, what this organization is doing and is meant for. I welcome its President Colonel Sandeep Nainji for this conference. The Indian Games Development Organization is an organization made by thinkers of sports in India who thinks that the culturally enriched games and sports which was there in this society from last hundreds or thousands of years for keeping oneself fit must be promoted properly. In that, Professor Nagendra Sharma, my friend, Shri Ishwar Singh ji, and late Dr. Rakesh Gupta ji we took this initiative and started this organization 3 years back. And we hope that with the mission 2047, when government wants to create the country as a developed nation, these cultural games will also get recognition and the place it is required for in the society. As all of us thinks that sports and physical education activities are the activities which can keep oneself fit, and there must be mass participation in that. If we will see other countries like developed countries like USA or Great Britain or Australia and others, you'll see that a lot of efforts have been done by these countries to develop their own games. If you'll see baseball, particularly and softball, which is an American game, the Americans are going worldwide and teaching and training that game there. And the reason? Presently, thousands of clubs are there in Korea, Malaysia, Thailand, and specifically China. More than 5,000 coaches are working in China, deputed by America for teaching baseball and softball. So what about Indian originated games? So one of the game is drop robber, for which fortunately I am also national advisor. That is a Indian originated ball game, and we are very happy to have the introducer of that game with us, Shri Ishwar Singh ji. Dr. Nagendra Sharma ji is also. Ishwar Singh ji, please start your camera so that people can come to know about you. And a lot of efforts have been done from last, I think, 20 years. Ishwar Singh ji is developing this game in the country. So this initiative that as a conference at international level is supposed to be organized for such games, and research activities must be done in these games specifically. Why? Because these games are available with each and every village pupils. The knowledge they are having, bro, because everyone is playing these games from last so many centuries. And if these games will be promoted, definitely the health and fitness of Indian society will enhance. If we will see in the last years only, then when Corona came, and in that particular disease, lakhs of people died worldwide, but there was very less, you can say, calamities or casualties was there in India. Why? The reason is because of our own cultural values. Most of us belongs and believes in yoga activities. Whenever we got chance, we have practiced yoga at school level, college level, or other levels. So
Kartik.
by doing these activities, we all are supposed to have a good health. If we promote Indian originated games like Gatka in Punjab, like Kalripet in Kerala, and other activities, if you will see, the fitness level of the athletes of these games are at extreme level. So by keeping this view in my mind, I discussed with my team, and then this idea of organizing a international conference, not only one, it is a start and a long way we have to go. we are conducting this online international conference. And in this, Professor Vasanti Kadiravan from Mumbai University, Professor Yosra from Oman, Professor Nagendra Sharma ji, Professor Ritesh Rawal ji, Professor Gajendra Chauhan ji, all of them have played a big role for enhancing and supporting this. And I hope in coming future, definitely students and research scholars, those who are attending this conference as a scholar, when they will be teachers in universities, they will try to conduct research in new areas, just like yoga has been promoted by government from 2014 at worldwide. The Indian Games will also get promotion, and pupils, they will keep themselves fit. And with these words, I also want to give a little bit brief introduction regarding International Journal of Physical Education, Sports Management and Yogic Sciences, which was started near about 14 years back by me for supporting research work in India. It is a quarterly journal. Every third month it is published, and near about every year 60 to 100 pupils, research scholars, they used to get their papers published in this. So with these words, I welcome everyone present in this international conference, especially Principal Sri Narendranath ji and his Director IQAC for this conference. Welcome to everyone, and I hope this conference will be a milestone in the field of development of Indian games specifically. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I think Ishwar sir has raised hand. Sir, if you want to say, you can say.
डॉक्टर साहब कर्नल साहब जुड़ गए हैं
कर्नल साहब जुड़ गए हैं
डॉक्टर साहब जी कर्नल साहब जुड़ गए ऑनलाइन हैं
हाँ आई थिंक ये श्री कृष्ण जी के
हेलो
यस
मैं बताता हूँ
प्रोफेसर आई वेलकम डॉक्टर कर्नल संदीप सिंह नैन साहब in this international conference. He is the chief guest of this program, and he is one of the key person who is promoting sports and sporting activities in India. His brief introduction will be given by organizing secretary later on. I welcome everyone, and Colonel Saab, I am very pleased to have you here in this international conference, and our international speaker is also there. So let us have blessings of all the renowned persons in the field of physical education, sports management and yogic sciences. Please welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm sorry because of some technical issues I was unable to join from my phone. Then I had to borrow a phone.
It is not your fault, sir.
Finally, so some technical issues,
Please.
and so I am late. It is incorrect for somebody to join late.
Please.
Thank you very much for your kind words, and it is indeed a great pleasure to meet you all here virtually and to be part of this international conference, to see so many renowned personalities from the field of sports, to interact with them, to know them, and to learn from them. For me, learning is a curve which is always, it is always an expanding curve. And sports for me, I have always had a keen interest in sports, though unfortunately I have not been able to excel in any sport because of my professional commitments or whatever. Though I used to play cricket, I used to play basketball, but the Indian Army gave me a chance to play every game. I can play every game. Individual games to team games. Because that is what I've been taught. I would like to thank Mr. Ishwar Singh, for introducing me to this Swadeshi game concept. I only knew the Olympic games and games which were usually played in the Indian Army. Now, courtesy him, courtesy Dr. Nagendra, and courtesy people like you, so many people from all across the nation who are so deeply involved with Swadeshi games. I am honored. I have come to know so many games, new games, so many names which were alien to me. And indeed, somehow it is now after interacting with you all that I've realized we have forgotten our basic values, our ethos, our Sanskriti. Whatever we are doing, these Swadeshi games are so cheap that you don't require anything. A drop no ball, a kabaddi, you don't require, you just require a flat piece of ground. Wrestling, you simply require a flat piece of ground. You require a rope for skipping, a pittu, a small ball, made of cloth, and you can play pittu. And we all used to play. I remember as a child, we used to play. These games have gone out, and any country, any nation which forgets its roots, its heritage, it thereafter goes on a decline. We must make efforts, the best of our efforts, to ensure that whatever Swadeshi games we can develop, we must develop them, give them whatever encouragement we can, and also in our respective fields, we should put pressure on the respective governments wherever we are, whichever part of the country we are located. We should, put pressure on the government to include these games. Today they may not be Olympic games, but Olympic games were not Olympic games from day one. So many games are being added every 4 years in the Olympics. So tomorrow, with our efforts, with our, contribution, one of the games which we are promoting here may get included as a Olympic game. Kabaddi was not an Olympic game. Very soon, you never know, with cricket ICC tournament being organized, T20 in USA. Who ever thought that USA will be hosting a T20 cricket tournament? Today it is being hosted. Tomorrow it may happen that one of the games which we are, indigenous games which we are promoting, so many of them, they will get included in the Olympic games. And for us, it will be an achievement. These games are cheap to play, easy to play, and they relate to our people, they relate to our culture. And they are played in every gully, mohalla, every street, every place. Different names, yes, maybe different name. It depends on the place. Whatever I call gulli danda in Hindi may be played by a different name in Andhra, in Tamil Nadu, different name. In Kashmir, it may be given a different name, slightly different form, but it's the same. So I would like to emphasize that we must do our best. We must keep meeting online, and we have so many eminent personalities, different walks of life here with us. I thank you all for making me a part of this, organizing this, making me a part of this, and giving you a comment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sandeep, and thank you, Dr. Sharma, for your message. Now, I would like to call our next speaker, Professor Dr. Narendra Nath Ray, Principal, Baneshwar Sarthibala Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal. Sir has done MSc and has several years of experience in teaching and holding various professional bodies. Sir was a former assistant professor in Bengali at Panchamurna Mahavidyalaya and former teacher and in charge at Panchamurna Mahavidyalaya. He was a former governing body president at Raipur Block Mahavidyalaya and former governing body member at Bhakrista Mahavidyalaya, former coordinator at University Grant Commission, sponsored various remedial coaching centers. He was a former National Social Security Coordinator and he was a nodal officer at AISHE. He was a teacher in charge at Baneshwar Sarthibala Mahavidyalaya and convener of 5 national level seminar and 4 state level seminar, and he was member of Board of Studies of Certificate and Diploma courses in Rajya Bhanisali. Sir, I invite you to give us your valuable views on the topic of the conference. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. I am pleased to announce on behalf of my Baneshwar Sarthibala Mahavidyalaya of the 2 days international conference Here present, many physical education researchers, distinguished speakers, professors, sports officers, sports speakers from different institutions. Greetings to all of from our college. Looking here, distinguished person and organ committee members are present, whose name must be respectfully mentioned. Colonel Dr. Sandeep Nain, President, Indian Games Development Organization, India. Professor Dr. Bhashanti Kadiravan, Professor and Head of the Department, University of Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. Professor Dr. Sudhir Kumar Sharma, Secretary General, India's Games Development Organization. Professor Dr. Nagendra Sharma, Sports Officer and Secretary Sports Board, Kamayan University, Nainital, Uttarakhand, India. Professor Dr. Yusra Juma Al Simanani, Associate Professor, Sultan Powers University, Oman. Mrs. Jyotirmay Sharma, Organizing Secretary, today's International Conference. Mrs. Ruby Sharma, Convener, International Conference. Mr. Minmay Kaji, Co-Organizing Secretary, today's International Conference. We all know that sports is a very necessary aspect of human life. I hope that many aspects will from today's international conference, which will be referenced in future. Personally, I am a student of literature, but I love Indian games. I have recently been doing research on sports in North Bengal. That sports now almost is lost. I will claim games were health supplements, community life, environment friendly, introduction of local language and literature, introduction to nature and local history. I conclude my speech by wishing success to the conference. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving us valuable time. It was great listening to you. Now I would like to call speaker, Professor Dr. Vansali Kadivaran, Head of Department of Physical Education, University of Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor has done BA, MA, MBA, PhD, and further PG diploma in yoga, certificate in yoga and development courses. Her specialization include research methodology, sports psychology, sports management. I welcome you, ma'am, and she has also done her training in sports and mental health from Manchester Metropolitan University. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Jyoti Sharma. A very good afternoon to all. At the very first outset, I would like to express my heartfelt congratulations to the management of Master Rameshwar Dutt Sharma Educational and Charitable Trust and Baneshwar Sarthibala Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal, and Indian Games Development Organization for jointly organizing this 2 days international conference on pioneering innovations in physical education, sports management, and yogic sciences on 15th and 16th June 2024. Secondly, my special wishes Once again, congratulations for selecting this theme by this organizing committee, which is need of the hour. Why? Because physical education, sports management, and yogic sciences, these are the three pillars, and they have been playing a crucial role in promoting overall health and well-being, and also have dedicating for the enhancement of human performance through significant advancements and innovations over the years. So, pioneering individuals and organizations. And we talk about physical education. Yes, in the realm of physical education, the traditional and interdisciplinary approaches, especially with reference to National Education Policy 2020, have been evolving to incorporate a more holistic understanding of the mind and body connection in school education and higher educational systems. For example, many educational institutions, particularly institutions, they have introduced allied subjects and also ability enhancement courses of physical education, fitness, sports nutrition, and there are many more, including sports management. It is very nice to hear. It is expanding. I mean, each and every this thing is exploring physical education in each and every corner of the education system. And also innovative methods and tools in physical education to make a learning experience more encouraging and effective, helping individuals to reach their full potential and lead healthier lives. Sandeep sir rightly said, instead of saying I play only volleyball and handball, if everyone says I play all the games, really that shows the true personality in the physical education and sports. Sometimes we have the mindset I play only this and specific games and all. So we should mold, and even the society also in a way fit, healthy and fitness life is very important, where physical education plays a crucial role. And in addition to sports management, it's a key component in the success of any sports organizations or team by implementing cutting edge strategies and technologies. We can enhance the performance of athletes, improve safety measures, and increase overall efficiency. So this pioneering in sports management can also bring about positive changes in the sports industry, promoting fairness and equality and transparency. And if we talk about sports management further, we can see there are so many higher educational institutions. They have introduced sports management related courses in their institutions, growing by, it started with the IPL and then it is attracting each and everybody. So students also run towards the sports management courses, where they are also looking options apart from physical education and sports sciences. So that is also one of the positive point. And we talk about yogic science. Though it is an ancient discipline that originated in India, has gained popularity worldwide for its profound physical, mental and spiritual benefits. So these modern innovations in yogic science include the of specialized yoga therapies for various health conditions, the integration of mindfulness practices in sports training, and use of biofeedback technology to monitor and enhance mind-body coherence. So yogic science, on the other hand, focuses on the connection between mind, body, spirit by incorporating innovative practices and techniques in yogic science. So overall, pioneering innovations in physical education, sports management and yogic sciences are essential for advancing these fields and improving the lives of individuals around the world. By continuing to push the boundaries and explore new ideas, we can create a brighter future of sports and fitness and help individuals to lead happier life. So to conclude this pioneering innovations in physical education, sports management and yogic sciences are particularly reshaping how we view and engage with sports, fitness and wellness. So by combining ancient wisdom with modern technology and evidence-based practices, practitioners in this field are driving a new era of human performance and flourishing. So we continue to explore this synergies between the possibilities for innovation and advancement in these disciplines are truly limitless. So I conclude my speech without and finally I express my profound gratitude to Dr. Sharma and Dr. Sharma for having in great academic to words in this great conference. Once again, thank you and best wishes for this today's international conference to conduct successfully. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time and such an insightful message. Now I would like to call our next speaker, Professor Dr. Yusra Jumna from Department of Curriculum and Instruction, College of Education from Sultan Qaboos University, Oman. Yusra has done PhD from University of Birmingham and specialization in physical education curriculum, teaching, women's sports and gender for healthy lifestyle, individual health, fitness, well-being, and harmonization of standard and improvement of teacher preparation program. Dr. Yusra is also part of our advisory board. Ma'am, we welcome you to the conference.
Hello, everybody. I'm honored to be with you all today in this great conference. I think this is needed to be really in person. We have to reorganize it again to be in person. I'm honored, as I said, to be with all of you scholars in this field. And Oman and India is not a neighbor country. It's a country. They share history, they share culture, they share lots of things, and we still have a very big, great friendship between both countries. And I hope one day to visit India as it rich in culture, rich in the concept. And I know that one of the great things India do big effort in sport, while in Oman is we are still working on that. From our part of from my point of view, what I will reflect on my this small and short, quick speech is about what is happening here in Oman, to give you an idea and not to compare it with the advanced move in India. Is just to explain how really we need to collaborate to make really a good success in this field for all. In Oman, we have less respect to the physical education from well-being. They appreciate the competition part of sport. They admire the champion games. Of course, the very well-known football is a famous sport here, not reflecting on physical education or well-being. However, the sustainable development goals are in strength in Oman, and really the government tried to push this to make it strong, to go again, to make a big move in physical education. In Oman, we have regarding the physical education situation here, and the sport for well-being is coming from schools, coming from the curriculum. And this is the bit I would like to add to the speech that my other colleagues has already talked about. All the previous speaker has pointed a very strong issue or area which is really very important, about the sport development committees or local committees, or about the army, or about the higher education situation. And all of us should work together to develop a good, really physical education to the nation. As we are specialists here, we share comments, we share idea, we share thought experiment and experience, of course, to make things happen and work for each others. And as I said earlier, that my colleagues who spoken already mentioned an area or a point is really very important. Could help. From my point of view, I work in two sectors really in Oman. One is the curriculum itself in the school. That is one of the areas that we should really emphasize about to help the growth of the nation, to make first step goes through the curriculum in schools. We should enhance the culture. We should enhance our idea and what we really thought about sport needed to be in such a country. That also reflect the teacher preparation in university and higher education. Of course, curriculum in schools work closely with the teacher preparation in the university and higher education level. Lots of area, for example, in Oman, well, it's not big as India, but there is a rural country area or countryside that cannot be reached by leaders in, coaches or sport organization or sport Olympic games to help the children there or the people there, if it's men or women, to help them to do a sport or to encourage them to have an really recognition move to their health by doing something to their village or area. But of course there is schools everywhere, there is a teacher everywhere, there is physical education teacher who really can make a difference to the life of those children and can just build something in their soul and mind and help improve lots of things in sport. In the to the government level here in Oman, they really emphasize on two different roles. It started 2020 here in Oman, where they start really to put big efforts in invest in sport in schools by two dimensions. One is through the sustainable development goals, and the others through the Oman view 2014. So this is started 2020, which is really late. But they have big emphasis in what they really wanted to do, and they put money also, which is very important to support this sector. What I have said that all the higher education organization here in Oman is trying to do more and more in this part. Also, culture needed to be really recognized in the sport, physical education, and Indian yoga is like what I call it really copyright for India. The yoga is really belong to India, and it's well known that it's built there and growth there, which is very important type of sport to be really spread everywhere. This is one of the things that we try to do by bringing the culture, the physical movement, culture, if it's dance or whether it's dance or cultural games or tradition games, and we try to bring it for the nation to apply it. especially for the kids in the school. And then they try to develop this, and we try also to establish a culture of movement that come from Omani environment to the Omanis. Most of the Omani kids now, they know PUBG games, and they know the movement on that games. They know the rules of that games, which is electronic one, but they don't know really the Omani physical tradition games and the rules behind that. So this is one of the things that education must help on. And the higher education is also should comply with that part, as they also inject the teacher preparation degree in the university to help that. This is one of the part I really reflect on my work as working hard on help women to in Oman to do more, to integrate in more physical activity movement, which is I have wrote a lot of paper about to explain it and to put the culture and the Islam and the identity of the woman in Oman. And we work, me and lots of colleagues from other countries, to establish the new culture coming of this, and we spread a thought of accept and respect. Accept the other's choice to do sport and respect the way that they choose to do sport on. So all of things I cannot really tell you about in the short limit time, but this is very precious time to me to be with you all at this morning, and happy really to be with you all, and I'm looking forward to go for the second and third version of this conference. I thank all the organizers for contacting me and the patient that they are in me to reply back. So I appreciate, I'm honored to be with you all, my colleagues. Respect to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Usra, for giving us your valuable time and sharing your views. I hope you visit India soon and we all can meet in person. With this, now I call our next speaker, Professor Dr. Nagendra Sharma, Kumaon University, Nainital. Professor Nagendra is currently the Sports Officer and Security Sports Board, Kumaon University. He did his diploma in coaching from NIL in basketball in 1989 to 90. He did his certificate course in coaching from Mahavidyalaya volleyball in year 1993, and MAd in 1998 from Kashi Vidyapeeth, Varanasi, and PhD in 2008 from Lucknow University. Dr. Nagendra is also part of our advisory board of PESY Journal. I welcome you, sir, to the conference. Sir, your mic is on mute.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर ज्योति। सबसे पहले मैं इस कांग्रेस के मुख्य अतिथि मिस्टर कर्नल संदीप जी का स्वागत करूंगा कि उन्होंने अपना बहुमूल्य समय यहाँ दिया, और मेरे लिए कुछ छोड़ा ही नहीं बोलने के लिए। इतना ब्रीफ जाके उन्होंने बताया सारे खेल के बारे में कि कैसे हमारा ट्रेडिशनल गेम है, ओलंपिक में कैसे गेम है, तो उस बारे में न जाते हुए मैं सभी का स्वागत करता हूँ। रिस्पेक्टेड ऑल कलीग्स, मास्टर रामेश्वर दत्त एजुकेशन चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट के सौजन्य से और इंडियन गेम्स डेवलपमेंट कमेटी के सौजन्य से यहाँ पर जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है, मैं सभी फिजिकल एजुकेशन के विशेषज्ञों का इस अंतर्राष्ट्रीय कॉन्फ्रेंस में स्वागत करता हूं और अभिनंदन करता हूं। आशा है इस महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर सार्थक चर्चा होगी और इस चर्चा का लाभ हम खेल के क्षेत्र में ले सकेंगे। प्रोफेसर सुधीर शर्मा जी को बहुत बहुत बधाइयां और शुभकामनाएं, जिन्होंने इस प्रकार की महत्वपूर्ण शुरुआत की है। आशा है आने वाले समय में हम इस तरह के कॉन्फ्रेंस एवं आयोजन ऑफलाइन भी करेंगे, और मैं आमंत्रित करूंगा कि नैनीताल में होना चाहिए। ये सबको मैं नैनीताल आमंत्रित करता हूं, और आशा है आने में हम इस तरह के कॉन्फ्रेंस आयोजन ऑनलाइन भी करेंगे, ऑफलाइन भी करेंगे। और मैं अधिक समय न लेते हुए सभी विशेषज्ञों का पुनः आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। आशा है आपसे खेल के क्षेत्र में, खेल के विकास में ज्ञानवर्धक चर्चाएं रहेंगी, और एक हमारे जो ट्रेडिशनल गेम है, हमारा जो असली गेम है, हमारा ड्रॉप रो बॉल, उसके संस्थापक श्री ईश्वर सिंह जी का बहुत आभारी हूँ जो यहाँ बैठे हैं। उनका शुद्ध हिंदी में हम विचार लेंगे, वो पूरा बताएंगे कि कैसे ये खेल हम लाए। ओमान की मैडम ने अभी बताया कि हमें नियम के बारे में नहीं है, लेकिन ये सब उनको और सुधीर शर्मा जी को बधाई दूंगा कि एक देश हमने छोड़ लिया है ओमान। बहुत बहुत बधाई की बात है। और ज्यादा समय लूंगा मैं, आशा करता हूँ कि ड्रॉप बॉल खेल और दूसरे राष्ट्रीय खेल जो उत्तराखंड में होने वाले हैं आप सभी के सुख में शामिल होगा। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing views. Now, I call Dr. Pinak Shankar Bhattacharya, Convener, International Quality Assurance, Baneshwar, Sarthibala, Mahavidyalaya. Dr. Pinak has joined us.
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Pinak is an assistant professor in Department of English, Baneshwar, Sarthibala, Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal. He completed his PhD from Banaras University, Varanasi on topic Relocating the Mahabharata in Modern India, English Drama. His research area include classical Indian literature, Indian drama, performance study and culture study. I welcome you, sir, to the conference.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Respected members of the organizing committee of two-day international conference on pioneering innovations in physical education, sports management and yogic science, honorable dignitaries, and the participants. I feel honored for being a part of this August gathering of this international conference. So, on my individual capacity and on behalf of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Baneshwar Sarthibala Mahavidyalaya, I welcome you all in this conference. In our college, since its inception, our college is trying to invent and adopt and different indigenous games and sports in its curriculum. And we also nurtured many students, hidden talents in many students, and now they are participating in state level and national level also. So I find the topic of this seminar is very important because in this globalized world, now we actually look from global to local, and the local games, sports, indigenous sports, and India's heritage, that is yoga, I think will lead the new millennium. And another thing which is very important, that is sports management. What I think, if I talk from the Indian context, in India, there is no dearth of talent, but they are not identified properly. So I think in these 2 days international conference, people will discuss on these important and grave matters, and I wish success of this conference.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and for your views. Now I would like to call our next guest, Dr. Sandeep Nail, President of Indian Games Development Organization in India, Chief Guest of this inaugural ceremony. Dr. Sandeep did his graduation from Punjab University, Chandigarh. Thereafter, he joined prestigious Indian Military Academy in Dehradun in 1988 and was commissioned in the Regiment of Artillery in December 1989. Dr. Sandeep is MS Technology from Pune University and MS in Strategic Study from Madras University and PhD in Defence Studies from Allahabad University. He is deeply involved in social causes and is actively promoting indigenous sports and games. He is presently the Pradhan of biggest Gaushala in Rohtak and working as President of Drop Ball Federation of India. I welcome you, sir, to the conference.
And I'm honored. I think I have already spoken. I have given my views. There are other esteemed guests here who are waiting to speak. Please give a chance to speak. I should not be hogging the limelight. And since I have already spoken, the other speakers must speak. I will not have not spoken. Then I would like to share my views. Thank you, Jyoti. Please ask the next speaker to come on stage.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. With this, we end our inaugural session, and thank you, Dr. Colonel, for giving your point of view on indigenous games and how we used to play earlier with the balls and very limited pieces. So thank you, sir, and I would like to thank all the speakers for joining us today and for sharing this with us. I would also like to thank the Indian Games Development Organization, Baneshwar Sarthibala Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal, and the Quarterly International Journal of Physical Education, Sports Sciences. Now we will start with our paper presentations, and I hope all the participants have joined for the paper presentation. For first session of paper presentation, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Hitesh Chandra Raval, chairperson for the first session. I hope Dr. Hitesh has joined us.